You like drop the mic.
Drop the mic every time.
Like right before. And it's all it's like So what are we looking at here? We're in September of 2022.
Yeah.
We just found out that the Big Red Book
Yeah.
is going to be getting released soon. I'm pretty excited about that. What about you?
Something interesting.
Maybe what we'll have to do when they release that book and we finally get it, which we've been getting the books actually pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty quick.
So whenever we get that book, maybe we will show you guys a little bit, like a little taste. We obviously don't want to.
I mean, if we get it, everybody else can have it.
Yeah,
too.
but for the people that are maybe on the fence and they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll show you guys a little bit of what it is.
A couple hundred pages. Only about 2 apply to us.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. But if you guys want to see, we can always demo like ambush games or legendary games.
Yeah.
We have enough armies we can do legendary games.
Yeah,
I think we'll probably do a legendary game anyway. That would just have to be something that we'd almost have to record maybe 2 different segments just because they take so long to do. But that's definitely something we can do.
Not really. I don't think there's too much difference between 3,000 and it still goes just as fast.
I think it's over 3,000.
Is it?
Right?
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. But that'd still be cool to see.
Yeah. I'd like
and
to
then
do Siege.
Siege would be kind of cool. I'm so happy they're bringing Siege back.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the happiest things that I'm happy with. Is there anything else that you're looking forward to in the new edition?
See the new rules. I always like new stuff.
I like to see what they're going to do.
And whatnot.
It'll just be nice to have it all in one place.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of having to...
Yeah, I got books and books. I'm like, I got to bring my books down to play. It'd be nice to have one book.
And my hardback book is starting to fall apart like
mine
yours
too.
is.
Yeah, it's seen better days.
So it would be nice to be able to just put that up on the shelf. And
Dog stepped on it.
let it be.
Tumbled down the stairs. And
Yeah, it'd be nice to just let it be. So we are going to play a 2,300 point game.
Oh, is that what we're playing?
I think so,
No, I'm just
right?
kidding. Yeah, it's always 23.
Is that what 2,300? Well, I think that's pretty much the standard for U.S. players, U.S. games.
Yeah, people play 2,000. I don't know.
I think 2,000 is more. I've heard that 2,000 is more of like a European thing.
Is
I
it?
don't know why there's 300 point difference.
I don't think it really matters.
I don't think it matters either. But 2,300 points. What are you going to play?
I'm thinking Ratkin.
Ratkin.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play the Sylvan Kin. So we got both are playing Kin-ish.
Right.
Right.
Ratkin, Kin, Sylvan Kin.
Sylvan Kin, Ratkin.
They're not Twilight Kin.
They're not. They're not kin of each other.
Twilight
but
Kin coming in the flank.
Yeah, Twilight Kin coming in the flank. Oh, that'd be nasty.
Yeah.
Can they ally with each other? Because they're both evil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if
I don't have
Twilight
any
Kin.
Twilight Kin, so.
Yeah. Oh, that brought me really bad flashbacks of 40K when you used to play the oh my god, 40K, the Dark.
Dark Eldar.
Dark Eldar.
Dark
Thank
Eldar
you.
are nasty.
Oh my god, they were
Love
so
my Dark
bad.
Eldar.
They were so nasty.
Yeah.
They were so nasty.
So good.
So
all the
scary.
Raiders flying around. Oh,
But we're talking 5th edition.
Ravagers. Yeah.
We're talking 5th edition 40K.
Yeah.
Back when it was still a game and not a money grab as much.
Yeah.
But speaking of money grabs, so we dropped money on the new book.
Uh-huh.
So once we get that in, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Just kind of look at things. In case you guys are wondering, we've all kind of put our army building on hold pretty much because we have to wait to see what the new list brings. Juicy is still actively trying to get me to figure out what I'm going to take to Adepticon next year. And I told him,
way away.
that's what I told him. He's like, man, it's not that long.
It's like
we only have a
September.
couple of months. And I'm like, bro, we don't even have the new Clash of Kings book. We don't know what's going to change.
Yeah.
There might be a unit that you think is hot garbage, and then they just tweak it a little bit, and then you're like, oh.
Fits in my army better or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the things I love about Clash of Kings. Because I don't know how many of you guys bought so many of the army sets, or the mega sets, or mega whatever they're. And I bought a bunch of them. And it's nice to be able to go back to those and look at a unit that you used to think was trash.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, I could actually use this unit for something. And make it, that's always fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun. Instead of having to wait 7 years for a new edition. You're kind of out of the game.
Right.
That unit's out of the game. They just sit up there on the shelf. So I like the tweaks that they're doing. Sounds like they're not making a whole lot of big tweaks, though.
No. We'll
Nothing
have to
too
see
crazy.
what their little Hawk update or whatever is.
Yeah. We'll have to see how much of that. And it looks like they're just going to put everything into the one rulebook, which is so nice.
Yeah.
Again,
super nice.
that's gonna be
Excited
so
about
nice.
that. Like I said,
Yeah.
here I am with my books. One's falling apart.
The one thing
3 books to play 1 army is kind of sucks.
The one thing that I would like, and this is a minor critique, is I would like it if they would make some artifact cards that were up to date.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know, just so we could use
really
the
like
newer artifact cards.
Cards really help a lot.
I do too, and I was never one of those players that liked a whole bunch of tables and charts, and you'll see like the deck of cards that everybody. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I really do enjoy those cards. Yeah, those artifact cards help.
I'm like, oh yeah, because I play so many different armies and whatnot. It's like, man, oh yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, I got that, because I build a list every time we play. Something.
And we all know what Loot of Insatiable Darkness does, but like this one here, Meat of Madness.
Yeah.
We don't always use Meat of Madness.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that card. Well, for the newer ones, one of them actually using in my new list, it would be nice to actually have the card, so that way I'm not, Oh
yeah.
And again, all right, whatever. I'll give you $10-15 for a little
pack of cards.
Why not?
With the new spells and stuff like
yeah, there you go. The updated spells.
Yeah,
That'd be
spells. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
It's hard to remember all the stuff.
Yeah, and then
play so many different armies. If I played the same army every time, I could dial it in. But I'm just like, every time we play, different army.
And Juicy is going to be getting a new. Well, the ogres are going to release new models. I don't know if he's going to buy them, but
probably not.
Probably not. No.
Or paint them.
Or
play them.
When was the last time we saw ogres on this channel? It was a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think the last time I played them, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a long
That was
time
a while ago. That was a while ago. But anyway, we don't know what scenario we have. You guys are watching it right now, so you guys will see the setup. Or you are seeing the setup right now.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out terrain.
Yeah, we'll go over terrain, we'll go over setup and all that stuff here in just a sec. All right, so for the Sylvan Kin, I've got a swarm of woodland critters with a troop of boss wraiths. I have a horde of forest guard. Behind them, I have my Stormwind Cav, and then I have a regiment of kindred warriors, a troop of boss wraiths behind them, a ASB with loot. I have another regiment of kindred warriors, a horde of forest guard with Avatar the Green Lady behind them. I have 2 regiments of glade stalkers, Sylvan glade stalkers. Over here I've got a troop of boss wraiths with an arch wraith. I have another swarm of woodland critters, and then holding down my right flank is another swarm of woodland critters. So that was my deployment. I tried to spread things out a little bit, which you did not, sir. You did not. So let's go and see what the Ratkin did for deployment. All right, Ratkin.
Death Engine Impaler. We got 2 hordes of shock troops. We got a War Chief with loot. We got Scud, the old Scud. And then we got 2 hordes of Nightmares, 2 Mutant Rat Fiends, BSB, and lastly, an Impaler on the flank.
Yikes. Yeah, you definitely went heavy to your right flank. I mean, like, way heavy to your right flank. Juicy always says, well, that's how you can tell where people put their whatever the heck they are. Counters, objectives, whatever. I'm sure it has something to do with it, but that's a lot on this side of the board, man. That is a lot. Like, a lot.
I was just, because you have 60 drops.
Yeah.
So 60 drops, if I can make you bottleneck yourself and pack yourself into a corner like I am, then it might actually hurt you. That was kind of my thinking behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
spreading out across the board where I have to, like, you're going to have 3 against, like, 1.
Yep.
You have, whatever, 16, 17 drops, whatever you had.
Yeah.
So I was like, more if I can focus more.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
No, I totally agree with you.
Objectives as opposed to...
Well, and you remember when we used to play 40K, we both used to play pretty small armies.
Yeah.
And so we both are used to...
I was like, I don't want to spread out. And like I said, 3 against 1 or whatever.
Yeah, and your units can't support each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Yeah, for sure. So the only thing I'm sure you guys are wondering why these 2 units are further ahead.
Yeah,
that's my that's my scout move. Okay. So they moved up into the forest. Get that move out of the way so that now I'm in the forest, so I don't have to take a minus when it comes time to shooting. So, of course, though, those rat fiends, I'm sure, are hungry, and they want to eat some Sylvan Kin. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be staying in the forest there, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's go ahead and go on to turn 1, or we're going to see who's gonna go. We rolled a 4. Where are my dice? Oh, there. You rolled a 4, and I rolled a 2. So it's probably going to be you going first.
Yeah, I'll probably go first.
All right. Well, we will get on with the game. I mean, I think I hit with what, like
good.
8 or 9.
Yeah, good roll on the hit.
So turn 1 is now in the books, and it wasn't very exciting of a turn 1. So we'll start over here. So old Scudster.
That was a good shot, though.
Scudster shoots a lightning bolt and does what? 3 wounds? 2 wounds? 3 wounds on the old boss Graiths over here, and wavers them. Yeah. I moved up a little bit to counter. You moved up, obviously, to counter as well. I guess I should finish with your turn. Impaler moved up. Everybody else moved up to kind of set up your charges. This side did not move up quite as fast, which probably because of the forest, right?
Lightning bolts from that shelf table first.
Yeah, I've got some small stuff over here. You can lightning bolt some of it for sure. So that's probably a good strategy. Me, I just kind of moved some things up, moved some things back. Some things didn't move quite as far. I had to move my Sylvan, my Glade Stalkers back. Yeah, I didn't want to get charged right there. I wanted to at least get around to shooting. They rolled well to hit and then to wound, not a single one. So that was garbage. But it is what it is. And then over here, I don't think either one of us knows what we're doing on this side of the board. So
what, 3, 4 against
you
one?
have 4 units against 1 over here. So, you know, I mean, if you play it right, I guess you
I
could
don't think I
do
can see a way
well.
to win this. 3 against
But
4 against 1 is not.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
Not good.
And then how tall is the Impaler?
Probably 5 or 6.
Okay, so I can see him over this then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured, but stuff you should ask before you start playing the game, all right?
Some invisible bolt throwers back there or what?
No, but they fly.
Oh, that's right.
So I can fly over it. So, yeah. Anyway, that was turn 1. Wiffle arrows on mine.
Arrows for sure.
I think I had like 8 or 9 hits too. That was frustrating.
pretty good. It was
Not a
good
single one.
Not a single one.
Like, come on, at least 1 wound.
Defense 5.
But yeah, on defense 5, which is doable. So
one.
Yeah, at
One
least-
up, like, I think you had 9.
I think I had 9.
dice, maybe?
Yeah, at least
Give or
1.
take.
So that is turn 1. We're going to go ahead and go into turn 2. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the different armies. Kind of, sort of different. I don't think we have the Ratkin on in a
A
while.
long time.
And Sylvan
We played
Kin.
last week, but
Well, yeah, that was different. I forgot the SD cards. So I don't know if we'd want to call that playing because my army did not show up at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into turn 2. End of turn 2, and I'm glad to see that I am not rolling well. That's always great. I flanked. Well, let's back up. You moved up. You shot and took
Oh,
out.
I blocked.
Right? Yeah, you
blood.
drew first blood, took out my
Yeah.
warriors, regiment of warriors
That was
there,
nasty.
and dude, you shot your second
I think it
batch.
was like 12 wounds, 13 wounds.
It was
crazy.
nasty.
It was
Yeah,
like
you had 13
9
wounds.
9 and 3 or something like that.
Yeah, you had 9, and that's without any piercing. That was good, man. That was good.
Yeah.
So they're dead. Hence why they're not there anymore.
Right.
Other than that, I think you were mostly just positioning, getting the right charge angle, stuff like that. And then, of course, came what happened to me. I flanked you right here with a regiment of...
That was good. I was freshman for it.
Yeah.
I was like, wonder if he'll go for that.
Yeah, exactly. And they whiffed.
Yeah.
They not only whiffed, they whiffed hardcore.
I thought they were going to do more wounds than that. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm going to take some
I did
punishment, but it'll
4
draw the unit off the side.
I did 4 wounds with them, which what the heck? 4 wounds out of like 24 attacks. That was bad. And Bane chanted them, yeah. And then my Glade Stalkers, who ran through the forest, luckily they have Pathfinder, but did not have Bane chant. They did a frontal assault, and I did 3 wounds. So I did 3 wounds here and 4 wounds here on flank with Bane chant, and they both have elite. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. So yeah, that's where we sit right there. Let's see what else happened. I think that was it so far.
Yeah.
Let's turn over another thing. This one's probably gonna be 0. Ooh, this one's a 1. A 1. All right, a 1 on my side, and you have a 0 in the middle, and a 1 over there. So we're like wanting to hold each other back. I also did move up over here to try and force the issue with the Impaler.
He's trying to get the 3-on-1.
I'm trying to.
4-on-1.
What? No? You don't think so? Like stacking them behind? Yeah. Anyway, that's where we are. Let's see what happens going into turn 3. Bottom of 3, and my troops have gotten into it. Let's see, you rear charged and frontal charged my
That was a little overkill.
unit of warriors, which in a weird way might have actually worked out better for me.
Yeah.
Because then I put 11 wounds on your horde,
Yeah,
which is
surprising.
crazy.
That was good.
Because I ended up charging with boss wraiths and my little swarm unit.
The swarm did really well.
The swarm did really well.
Did like 3 wounds by himself.
That was
Damn.
awesome. So 11 wounds there on the horde, which was nice. You still got some wounds on these guys, but you had wavered this other unit, so it was pretty much all for nothing. And then over here on this side, my boss wraiths did pretty well. Well, kind of. But the archwraith blew chunks.
He came back.
Okay, I'll give him that. But still,
He
wasn't
rolled
as good as I would have
nothing at
liked.
first.
That's
Nothing
true.
at first.
That's true. He did roll nothing. Thank God for
And then he
elite.
got a lead. So
Yeah.
He got 3 back. and
Thank
then
God
he
for
did
elite.
the all
But this right here went way better than I thought.
Yeah.
A troop of now granted boss wraiths
Are 20
are
attacks.
they're
They're
20
gross.
attacks, but they're hitting on 4s, which I hate hitting on 4s with a hammer unit.
But
But still,
they were good. That was a good build.
I did what I could.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. 11 wounds, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it all day long. And that's where we're at the end of turn 3. Oh, we got to turn over another one. What is this?
1.
0. And what did you get?
1.
Oh, a 1 back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are you going to do, Tom? Does that change your whole plan?
No.
I know.
Not one
I
bit.
know it doesn't. So yeah, that's the end of turn 3. We're going to go into turn 4. We're already halfway through the game now.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I got to capitalize on that. Yeah. 0. This is probably going to be a 1 or a 2. Yep, there's the 2.
Yeah.
There's the 2. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. All right. So, let's see. Tom cleaned up all my little troops, because that's what you do when you have hordes.
Yeah.
And the other guy has troops.
Yeah.
So we're good there. You charged into my horde, and it was a gamble. I knew you were going to charge, but there was that gamble of like, all right, it's 20 attacks. I forgot they hit on 3s, they hit on 4s. But I didn't think, I was like, I don't know. They're full strength. They need 22, 24. It was a gamble.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't totally go bad. It just didn't go good either.
Yeah, you
because
wavered.
you wavered me. And then I flanked you, which I was happy with.
Oh, yeah.
Did a decent amount of wounds, and then I couldn't take you off the board. I rolled like garbage.
Like a 3 or something.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So that's not good, because now, obviously, you're going to clean me up here. That's not a problem there. What are we at? We're going to the top of 5?
5.
So I'm going to guess, because I'm a psychic, I'm going to guess that
Doesn't have, like,
that
one
one
left.
is a 1.
That's a 2.
That's probably a high number there. I can probably get those, which is 3, but you've got that one there, you've got that one there. I don't know. I don't know. And then also you're going to come over here and deal with my stuff over here. It's not going to be a problem. I think you pretty much have this one wrapped up. This is where playing troops against somebody who only plays hordes practically is a hard thing to play, because you have to now if I had, I guess this would be okay having a bunch of wounds on you if I had a way to clean you up. Like if I had something with lightning bolt, or if I had something like that where I could just throw a couple of wounds on you and take those off the board, that wouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, the only shooting I have is the Glade Stalkers here, which you're going to flank them, so they're going to die. They're totally going to die. So that's, I guess, the issue with this. Now, granted, this list, guys, this is something I threw together. It's just kind of a fun, just to try fun things. But still, this right here is hard to take care of, no matter what list you're playing. So it's a lot to take care of, especially when you're just throwing. Like I'm literally throwing troops at you, and I literally. And I literally
It's not
have...
enough. I mean, you got to do 21, 22.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I
you
got to
get
do
like
enough
6,
wounds.
7, 8 wounds from a troop is pretty good.
It's
not going to hit a horde.
right. It's good if I have a follow-up.
Yeah.
Which, again, I was hoping to take one of these out, reposition, you know, maybe prolong stuff a little bit. It is what it is, right? So that's what we're dealing with over here. This is just a solid line. And this is just so difficult. But I knew that you were going to do that because obviously the way you deployed, right? We knew that there was a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah.
I didn't help you any.
Where I put the objectives down, and because I wanted to control you, I was like, I'm just going to put them all over here and just have my objectives. And hopefully you slip a 1 or 2 over here, and you did. And you had to. So I was like,
yeah, I mean, I had to because I didn't want to put too much over here other than what I need to put over here, right? Because I can't control.
I was hoping to catch you with a 2 or something like over here in this area. I was like, I'm going to get both 2s.
Oh, it'd be game over there, yeah. So, yeah, this one is kind of interesting. I have a feeling that you're going to be able to take me out here. But we'll see. We're going to turn 5, right?
Top 5.
Top 5. So we'll see what goes in the top 5. Guys, the game is not over yet. So if you're thinking about changing the channel, it's not quite over yet. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Ratkin.
You know, I find that I need stuff in my armies that make you move your units. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you can keep me in front of you, if you can keep me in front of you, you're good. I need to be able to move your units in different ways.
Yeah.
You know?
My plan worked well.
So,
it just bottlenecked the hell out of him. He was so stuck over there. He had so many points. I mean, it's like his whole army was doing nothing. He was throwing troops at me. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. At the same token, you did have a lot of victory points over there too.
Yeah.
So I would have had to have faced it somehow. And unlike most elf armies, this
You
only had
split it
2.
and went over there. Got your objectives.
Well, that's only 3 though. And you had 2, 3, 4, and then the one over there. So if I wouldn't have hit that hard, you'd had way more on that side. So you'd have been able to take that side if I hadn't put a whole lot over there too. So, and then we had the same result.
Yeah.
So one thing that I get away from, because obviously I don't design armies to play against you, right?
Oh yeah,
That's
this is
not
the same
what I
army I
do.
played last week.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
all right.
all I
We'll
do
throw that one again.
is I just play. I think what's cool. I go, hey, that looks cool.
Yeah.
And I throw that in.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But there's one strategy that always is something that I have to consider when I'm playing you, because you're a really good player, is that I have to make you turn a lot. Like if I can make you get out of your comfort zone and not keep me in front of you, then that's where, not that you make very many mistakes, but if you do make a mistake, that's usually where it ends up happening, is when you're turning a whole lot.
That's
you know what
how
I mean?
you make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, if I keep you in front of me, I'm just going to like march.
Right, you're just going to do whatever you do.
And my horns will smash you.
We're just playing checkers instead of playing chess. Yeah, so that was probably my biggest thing. Other than the fact that, like I said, I just threw units on the table and figured, hey, let's go play.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Heck yeah.
So, what else? I love the woodland critters. Those little dudes are cool. I enjoyed them.
You love your little chaff.
I do enjoy chaff. You know, I think chaff is a good unit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good unit. I like chaff. For those of you out there that enjoy using chaff, let us know. And if you guys don't like chaff, let us know.
I'm a non-chaff player.
No,
so
no, you do not use chaff. You like to have all hordes everywhere, all the time, if you can, some monsters, and just smash. And you want to maximize attacks, maximize damage, and go that way. Which
is my way of playing.
Yeah,
it's different than a lot of people, but
and that's your way of playing.
Yeah.
So I think if I were to spend more time on a Sylvan Kin list rather than like 3 hours, if even like 2 hours, I could probably put something together that'd be kind of fun. You know, the thing about the Sylvan Kin is and guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm an elf player, not a Sylvan Kin player, and the difference is that I feel like the elves have a little bit more consistent crushing. Because the Palace Guard are crushing.
Yeah.
I didn't, and then Drakon Riders.
I thought more shots. I was expecting Sylvan Kin. I was like,
I'm going to take bow fire the whole way.
See, and that's the thing. I actually think the bow fire's better from the elves because I can still run the same dudes.
Yeah.
You know, I just think it's better from the elves. Palace or Forest Guard. I know I'm gonna have so many people in the comments tell me otherwise. I think Palace Guard are better than Forest Guard. I like the Pathfinder. Pathfinder's great.
Pathfinder is nice.
But the one thing I like about the Palace Guard is they can grind a little bit if they need to. Palace Guard, not so much.
Yeah.
Because once you get hit, even like if somebody does chaff it up and hits you with the chaff unit and takes away your thunders, you got nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So I like the Palace Guard for that.
I always take crushing over thunderous anyway.
Oh yeah, all the
Always.
time. All the time. I would take that all the time too.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things about me as a player, if I can even say that. But that's one of the things that I like. I think if I were to do this kind of list again, I like the boss crates, but hitting on 4s. At that point, it's almost like
20 attacks for a troop. You can't have everything. You can't have 3s, 20 attacks. I mean, on a troop, like, yeah.
I wonder though if I would have flanked over here, or however I hit.
I jumped you out there. I was like, oh, take that unit out of the way, and it just opened it up.
Well, I mean,
I
they're
was,
troops.
I was surprised he took the
You could have
flank.
you could have done whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that flank I would have done better if I actually would have hit you.
Right.
Like that would have done way better. But whatever.
surprised
I'm
he
not
took
going to
that.
make excuses. It was just.
That was kind of my can opener. Like, just see if we can crack in there and see if he'll take it. And he ended up taking it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'll survive.
I had to because if I took out a unit that helps in the middle, and I very well could have on 24 attacks with Bane Chant, with Elite. I mean, that's the same as hitting with a Horde.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. You know, I mean, it was a good chance.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately, my nerve rolls were garbage.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they were 4s. Yeah, 4s and 4s. Still,
24 attacks, you're looking like 6 wounds.
that's a Horde though. If
Yeah.
a Horde hits India, right?
A Horde hitting on the flank is way different.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Like if you took a frontal from a Horde.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you'd taken a frontal
I wouldn't
from a
take
Horde.
a frontal on the Horde either.
But you don't know.
I was just like, oh, if he wants to take that, I'm like just doing the basic math. I might get 6 wounds. I should be able to survive that with my rallying. It's fine. And he did. So that was good.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Sometimes flanks are not always the best.
True. This is very
Don't
true.
just throw your army out there and be like, oh, flank.
True. Very true. I saw it as an opportunity, and I saw it as, well, I could possibly, because you're what, 15, 17?
Probably be 16, 18 with the rallying.
16, 18, yeah. So 16, 18.
I was like 6 wounds.
I figure
average.
I could do, you figure what, 24 attacks, 12 will hit. Elite should, in theory, help you get maybe 1 or 2 more, so maybe 14, right? And then needing 4s again. Maybe I was hoping for the higher. I was hoping for 7 or 8.
Always
right?
hoping
We
for
always
the
hope
higher.
for the higher, right? We always hope above average.
Yeah.
And so I was hoping for 7 or 8 wounds, which gave me a good chance. Or I was hoping I'd be able to shoot them later because I got that mindset of
I was thinking later.
I can always
yeah.
shoot you later because in my elf list I have a lot of like lightning bolt here and I have this
yeah.
and that, which I would have been able to pick stuff off.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing about this list that I noticed towards the end. Like every one of your units except for one except for one actually has wounds on it already, and they're not exactly small. Like this one does have 2, but that one has 11. We got 8. We have what do we got here? 12? No,
11.
Okay, I can't see. Sorry.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a different number. Either way, if I'm shooting at them with bolt throwers or with whatever, with a lightning bolt, I could probably peel off a unit or 2. It might help. It might make you rethink some of your strategy. But there again, like I said, this is a list that I figured why not? I'll give Sylvan Kin a try again. Last time I played them, they worked out pretty well. So why not? But again, I think I just need to make you turn. You know, I need to turn you more. And I like the woodland critters. I really do.
They're no battle cats, but they're all right.
Well, battle cats are awesome.
The best in the game.
I love battle
Best
cats.
in the game.
I love battle cats. Battle cats are awesome. The next time we play, what are we in? We're in September. I'll probably get this one out probably in a week or 2. So we're talking maybe October.
Yeah.
Might be our next one. And then when does the next Clash of Kings, when does it get released?
Sometime in
Is it the end
October.
of October or
I have
beginning
no
of
idea.
October? All right. So the next time you see us, I don't know if we're going to be able to do a brand new. I don't know if the next battle report is going to be with the new stuff yet.
Yeah.
So it might just be something like this. Guys, give us something. Let us know.
Yeah.
Hey, play this against this because I'm
haven't played
literally
the-
just.
Yeah, haven't played the Ratkin in a long time. Hopefully you guys like them. I love
Oh,
them.
yeah. Ratkin
fun.
are always a pain in the ass to
I did a
play
little
against.
monster mashy kind of thing here, so
Yeah.
something different.
Ratkin are always fun to play against.
Yeah.
So let us know what you guys want to see. You can do a bunch of armies. I can do a bunch of armies.
Oh yeah.
Put a couple armies out there and go, hey, I want you guys to play this, play that. I did have some people request, and it's not going to happen, guys. I did have some people request that we do the whole, which tournament is that where you literally switch your army with your opponent and
Yeah,
they
it's not
play your
gonna
army?
happen.
Like I told you guys, not going to happen.
I'll never play my own army.
See, there you go. So with that being said, though, I mean, I've got
I'll show 'em
multiple
how to beat
armies.
it.
I've got my multiple armies. You've got your multiple
yeah.
armies. We've got a lot of different ones we can do.
I'd like to do a siege. I think that'd be cool.
Siege would be fun, but we got to get the new rules for
Yeah,
Siege.
new rules.
So that would be good. Yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, until next time, we'll see you guys later.